What's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we are going to be working on a project, a full project in Microsoft Excel. Okay, so and at the end of the project, we will present our answers, our work on a dashboard. Okay, so this is the data set that we're working with. So you can check the link in the video description. You'll see the link for you to download this data so you can follow along if you want to. All right. Okay, so we'll just get straight into it without wasting any of our time. Okay, so as you can see, what we have in this data set, we have this is basically sales data. Okay, the order ID, the order date, the ship date. This is when the product was ordered on this date, the product was shipped on this date. This is the ship mode, the customer ID, the customer name. So the first thing you do when you want to work on a project is to first make sure that you understand your data. Okay, understand your data. Then you can also do some data cleaning. All right, so but this data is quite clean, so we don't have to do any data cleaning. All right, so this is the product name, the sales, the amount of sales, the amount, the sales amount, the quantity that was bought, the profits that was made from there, and the shipping cost. Right, and then the order priority. As you can see from here, we have 4 order priorities, whether it is critical, high, low, or medium. So for critical, it means the customer wants the product to be delivered on time, like very very urgent. Okay, this is urgent but not as urgent as this one. Okay, so I hope you get the point there. All right, so I'll name this data, then I'll add a new sheet where we'll carry out our analysis, and then a new sheet for the dashboard. Okay, so make sure you follow every of my steps so you don't miss out on anything. Okay, all right, so and as you can see, you have some questions to answer. All right, as you can see, what we have here, we want to find the following KPIs. KPI means key performance indicator. Okay, so we want to get the total sales, total profit, total quantity, the number of customers. All right, and the trend, show the trend of sales, the monthly trend of sales. Okay, and then we also go ahead and see the top 5 customers by sales revenue, then the distribution of sales by product category, and then the count of order by priority. Okay, so we'll take it step by step. All right, so for the first question that we have there, how do we go about solving that? What is the question? Let me check it. So we need to get the total sales. All right, so how do we get total sales from here? I'm just going to come here. I will insert a pivot table. Okay, insert pivot table, existing worksheet. For the location, I'm going to put it here. Click OK. All right, so I want to get the total sales, so I'll drag the sales column. The sales column is down here to values. All right, so this will give me the sum of sales. Then can zoom this in. Can format the number format, use currency. I'm going to use the dollar symbol, no decimal. Okay, for me, I'm not going to use any decimal. Right, click OK, and then I can come here to my pivot table design and give is a name. Let me see. Analyze. Okay, I'll give it a name here. I'll call it sales. Okay, sales. All right, I can copy this pivot table. All right, paste it here. Then for this one, I want to get the total profit. Okay, so the total profit now, I'll simply drag this out and drag in the profit column. So profit is over here. All right, as you can see, I'll copy the formatting here and give it to this. So sum of profit. The next one there is the total quantity. Okay, total quantity sold. Copy this pivot table, paste it here. I don't want this, I want quantity. Okay, quantity, total quantity. Consider what this amount is just be number, it's just a number. Okay, it's just a number, not currency. Then no decimal, right? You can add a comma, no decimal. Okay, let me give this a name, call this profit, right? Give this a name, call this is quantity. Okay, and then the next question says we should find the number of customers. We want to get the number of customers. Now, to get the number of customers, as you can see from it, we have the order ID, we have the customer name. So I don't count the customer names because some customers can have the same name. So I'll go ahead and count the IDs of the customer because each customer we have a unique ID, right? So I'll come here, copy this pivot table, Ctrl C, paste it here, all right, and then I will drag this out and drag in the customer ID. Where are you? Customer, come on. So customer ID is over here. So I'll drag it. As you can see, we have 1,000. So we have yes, it's on count. Okay. So as you can see that we have 1,339 customers in that data set. All right. All right. So as you can see here, this is giving me the number of customer IDs that we have here. Okay, so the number of customer IDs that we have here, but the problem with that is that it is going to count all of the customer IDs, including those that are repeated. Okay, so if a customer comes in and places order twice, it counts that customer as two distinct customers, which is not supposed to be. So the way it should be is that anytime we have, if you look at this is a customer, it's the same customer actually. He placed, you can see his ID and he has the same name. He placed two different orders, so it should be counted just once. Okay, so how can we achieve that kind of, how do we achieve that? All right, let's see how we can achieve that. So this is not what it should be. Okay, so I'll delete this and then I'll show you. That was how you can do count. Okay, you can count something in Excel pivot table. Okay, but if you want to get unique, like unique count, there's a function for that in Power BI, but the pivot table here does not have it. Okay, as you can see, if you come into the value field setting, it's not there, so we have to find our way around it. Now, how do we go about that? I'm going to use the Excel unique function. Okay, unique function. All right, and then I'm going to come here and select. So if you're using the unique function, you can either use the customer name or the customer ID, but for me, I'll go with the customer ID. Close the bracket and click enter. So this is all the customer IDs, and then I'm going to count them here. So I'll use the count all function. No, I'll use the count all function because these are not numbers. Okay, they are text. So I'm going to count all of these. Okay, you can see what I have, and then close bracket, click enter. So these are the number of unique customers that we have there. So let me cut this and put it here. So I have space. Then you can label this as what? Unique customers. Unique customers. Number of unique customers. Okay. Or you can just say number of customers. That is actually the number of customers. Okay. All right. So now, what is the next thing that we have to solve now? So we are done with solving for the KPIs. Now we want to see the monthly trend of sales. How do we go about that? To see the monthly trend of sales. Okay. Monthly trend of sales. So I'm going to add a new pivot table. Insert pivot table from here. Existing worksheet location. I'm going to come here to, I can probably place it somewhere here. So if you are doing your analysis, all right, it is better you create separate pages, okay, so that your work will not be too rough. Okay, so you could have placed this on a new worksheet to make your work neat and understandable. Okay, but for me, I'll just go, just for the purpose of explanation, I'll just go with what I have here, right? So for this one, we need to see the monthly trend of sales, right? So that means my order date should be on the rows, then sales should be in the values here. So as you can see what you have, all right, you can come here and format, number format. It should be in currency. I'm going to use dollar. All right, the dollar, no decimal. Okay, click okay. See what you have there. So since you said monthly, I don't have to expand this. I can leave it like this. All right, say monthly. Then I'll come to my pivot table design, report layout. I'll show you in tabular form, right, so that I can see what I have here as months. Okay, and for me, I'm just going to remove the grand totals out of for rows and column because I don't need it. Okay, so and then the next task is to show the top 5 customers by sales revenue. So we want to see our top 5 customers based on sales revenue. Okay, Control C, I'll put it around here. Okay, top 5 customers. I don't want this. All right, I want the customer names. All right, the top 5 customers. All right, by so this will give me all the customers. Okay, their names are in alphabetical order now, but that is not what I want. What I want is what I want to have is that all I want to see the top 5 customers. Okay, so I'll come here with the value filters top 10. I don't want top 10. I'll change this to what? Top 5. All right, and click OK. So these are the top 5 customers. Okay, based on sales. All right, so that is it for that. And then the next one is we want to show the distribution of sales by product category. Distribution of sales by product category. So if you know how to use pivot tables in Excel, probably I will create a separate video explaining how to use Excel pivot tables. Okay, so pivot tables makes your work so easier. All right, so I want to see what now? I want to see the distribution of sales by category, by product category, right? So I want to take this away from here. I want to see the product category, which is where? Okay, it's over here. You can see that. So this is the product category. All right, and then lastly, we want to see let me see the count of order by priority. So we want to see how many times we add medium priority orders, high priority orders, critical priority orders, and low priority orders. So we want to see the number of times we add those category of orders, right? So to do that, I'm just going to duplicate this pivot table again and paste it here. This time I want to see the count of other priorities, so I'll drag the other priorities to the rows here and then also drag it to values so to be counted for me. So as you can see from me, we had 125 critical orders based on their priority, all right, and then low 36, medium 775. Okay, so that is, we have answered all of this now in our pivot tables. All right, you can see the answers from here. All right, this is the analysis. When you're working on your project, try to make it neat. All right, arrange your work. Okay, make sure your work is well arranged. Okay, now we are told to what, leave report these answers on the dashboard. Okay, so I'll just show you guys how to create a simple dashboard. All right, so just follow my steps. Let's see how we can go about that. See if we can create something. Okay, so first step, I'll take up this. First thing I'll do is I'll take up these grid lines. All right, and then I'm going to insert a canvas, like a container for my work. Okay, so I can add probably something like this, small. Okay, just something simple. All right, now before I'll do that, I will copy everything and change the fill to dark. Okay, and then see, I can see what I have clearly now. Okay, so we need to go ahead and try to format this. Okay, to format this to something that we can place our answers in. All right, now how do we go about that? Just follow my steps. Okay, I'm going to right click on this, format shape. Now for the line, I'll say no line. So the line is talking about the outline of the shape. I don't want that line. For the fill, I'm going to go with the gradient fill. Okay, then I'll delete. These are 4 colors by default, so I'll try to use just 2 simple colors. Okay, so second one, I'll probably use this one, then the angle 0. So just try to use something. In future videos, I'll show you how you can create nice dashboard background in Excel. Okay, but this is just for beginners. Okay, it's like a beginner video in Excel. Okay, so let me see if I can make it transparent. Okay, this is okay. Now this is too much, so I'm going to reduce it a bit, maybe. Yeah, this is okay for me. All right, so then I will try to add something like dividers. All right, so I'll just try to divide this to maybe 3. Look at what I have here. Okay, so I'll format this and I'll give it a fill of black. Then for the outline, I'll say no outline. So that will divide it for me. Then I'll go ahead and duplicate it. Control D to duplicate, drag it somewhere here. Okay, as you can see, I'm now having 3. You see what I have here, right? So this is looking pretty nice. Okay, so just want to create something simple. Drag it down a bit here. Yes. All right, this is okay. So what do I need to do next now? I need to go ahead and bring in those questions I will solve, the answers we have got from the analysis. All right, and then bring it into this dashboard. Now, how do we go about that now? for the first one here, the first one I have here is the sum of sales. All right, sum of sales. Now, how do I bring this in? This needs to be inside the card. Like if this was Power BI, it is quite straightforward in Power BI, but this is Excel, so I'll show you how you can do that in Excel. So I'm just going to come here and then insert shape like a rectangle where I can place the value, something like this. All right, so I think I have, how many of them do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, I have 4. So I don't want the container to be too big, so that, okay, let me see, this can take 4, 2, 3. Okay, not bad, not that bad, not that bad. So should probably reduce this a bit. Okay, then I'll duplicate this 4 times. Don't worry, we'll format them. So format them. So, but as you can see, what I'm just trying to arrange them. Now, let me format this into what we want to have. Edit shape, shape format, fill. I'll say no fill, and then I'll give it a white outline, probably something a bit thicker. Weight, something like this. Yes, this is, sorry, this is come on, this is quite okay. Sorry. So I'll click on this this and drag it here. Okay, so I need to go and bring the value for the sales that I had there. Now you can do this by coming to your formula bar, all right, and then you come here to analysis. If you click on this and you click enter, this will not work because you are dragging you are bringing in a value directly from pivot table, so this won't work like that. So what you can do is just, sorry, let me take it off. So I'll come back here, I'll link this value here to this, enter, link this to this, enter, link this to this, enter, link. Okay, this is not a pivot table, so it's okay. Formatting, format printer, page formatting, format printer, page formatting here. So now you can then go ahead, because they are no longer inside the pivot tables now. You can now go ahead and bring them in here. All right, so equal to, come here, select it. You can see that it is right here on top, so I want it to be centered. All right, centered. Then the font color, maybe you can use something like white. Then make it, let's give it a font that will be bold enough. Font that will be bold enough. Probably go with this. Let's go with this, and then can increase the font. Yeah, so as you can see, this is the total sales. Okay, now you copy the formatting from here, give you this, give you this, give you this. Right, can see what you have there now. Okay, now but you need to label this. This should be labeled. All right, this should be labeled so that anyone seeing this know that what this is sales. Okay, so you can come here to, let me see, insert text box, text. Okay, let's do from here, insert shape, text box. So over here you can come here and add the text box and then sales. Okay, center it, then okay, I'll format the text box to shape format, shape fill, no fill. Okay, and should I give it, I'll say no outline. So yeah, okay, just go with this, and then you can go ahead and format the text in there, be 2014. Then for the font, you just go ahead and use any font you want to use. Okay, you can go ahead and use any font you want to use. So I think, okay, leaving it inside here. Okay, so just leave it inside here. Sales, let me make it bold. Make it bold. This is okay. Yes, it's quite okay. All right, sorry about that. So I can then come and bring this. See what I have here. All right, so don't bother yourself about the arrangement for now. Go ahead and do that. So come here again, equal to pick up what we have here for profit. I click enter. I'm going to come here and copy the formatting and give it to this. Save my time, right? Then I'll copy this, duplicate it, and then drag it down here and put profit. Okay, then for this is the total quantity sold. Right, sorry, let me just click on this. Should be on this. Come on. Yes, so make sure you click on that box before you pick the value. All right, click enter. I'm going to copy the format from here and give it to this. Copy the formatting, format painter, give it to this. Okay, so then I'll copy this text, duplicate it. Okay, then drag it here. This is quantity. Okay, quantity. All right, and then for the last one is number of customers that we have. Okay, let's come here, format painter, and give it to this. All right, see that. Come here, I'll duplicate this and drag it here. Okay, so number of customers. Then I go ahead and drag this. Good. So now I need to arrange this. Sorry. Come on. This. Not this now. This. Sometimes I'm selecting the cards now so that they can be arranged properly. Okay. Sorry about that. So come here to shape format, align, center. Yes, center is all right. So this is not just that. I want to make sure that the space in between them is even. This. Okay, the align, distribute vertically. Okay, good. Can drag it. Good. Now can go ahead and do the other ones. So I want to see the monthly trend of sales. Now how do we do that? So I'm going to come here to analysis and add a chart here. Okay, pivot table analyze, just come here to pivot table analyze, pivot chart. For anything trend, I'm going to use a line chart. Okay, a line chart is okay. There is a line chart. All right, so I'll just cut this and bring it to my dashboard, paste it here. Okay, so this is the monthly trend of sales. Okay, so I'll right click on this, hide all field buttons. I don't want this because it's just one line. I change it to what? Monthly trend of sales. Monthly trend of sales. Okay, and can drag this a bit. Right, that is a bit. All right, so I'll come into the format. I just say no view, no view. Yes. Then this grid, I don't want this grids, so I'll take this off. Take grid lines off, or probably you can pick this design, but no view. Okay, no view. So pick no view, and then for the outline, you can give an the kind of outline, then I'll make it white, and you can see what we have. So this is looking good. Okay, looking good. Then for the next one that we want to have here is we want to have the top 5 customers by sales revenue. Okay, the top 5 customers by sales revenue. We already have the analysis here, so just come here. You can pivot table analyze, pivot chart. You can go with this is okay. Okay, and then when you need to sort them, just come here to right click on this, sort smallest to largest. Probably I can just use largest to smallest, sort largest to smallest. All right, good. So then I'll go ahead and cut this from here. Click on it, cut it, bring it to my dashboard, paste it here. See what I have there. Then drag. Okay, let's see if we can copy the format from here. Format painter, can it work? Okay, it didn't really work, so let's go into format, shape view, no view. Okay, then you can remove these grid lines. I don't want these grid lines. Okay, I don't want this. Then just click on it. When you click on it, come here to home, font color white. All right, so I think this is okay. This is okay. Just create something simple. Okay, so top 5 customers. All right, now can I even do this? I'll just go ahead and remove this. Then I'll come here and add the data labels so you can see, and then you can make this bold, increase the font to 12. This is quite okay. And for the names, can also increase the font, maybe. Yes, this is still okay, and you can still make it bold. All right, so this is nice. This is nice. Okay, so you just create something that is quite simple by sales, and just by sales and make it bold too. Then you can increase the font if you want to. Just make sure that it suits what you want to achieve. Okay, and this is all right. So all right, this is okay. So right click on this and hide all field buttons, so I have enough space. So as you can see that our dashboard is gradually taking shape and simple, and then it's conveying what we have. So commit formats, try to align this, align left, then contrast. Yeah, this is okay. All right, so the next one is we want to see the distribution of sales by product category. Distribution of sales by product category. For this, you can either use a pie chart, so you can just use any chart you want to use, but make sure you use a nice chart. Okay, so I just use pivot chart. Should I use a pie chart? pie chart or probably do not chart. Okay, click OK and go ahead and cut it from here and bring it here and paste it here, bring it here. See what I have here. So as you can see, so format, shape view, no view. I'll hide all field buttons on charts. The font, let's make the font white. Can place the size of the font in 12. Alright, then can see sales by product category. Okay, and you can go ahead and keep this a white outline, keep it a bit of weight, maybe 1. Yes, this is not bad. So in a few minutes you can see that you've created a nice looking dashboard that's quite okay. Yeah, all right. And then for this I don't want this outline, shape outline, no outline. Okay, all right. So we can go ahead and add the labels. Okay, you can see there. Let's drag it out and drag it out and drag it out. All right, so you can see what you have there, and you can even add percentages. Just come here and more options. Show, where is it? Label, values, category names. You can add the category names if you want to. Then if you're adding this, they don't need the legend. Okay, you can add percentages if you want to. You can move value if you want to just add only percentages. So it's still quite okay. Just go with whichever one you want to use. Okay, good. And then lastly, we want to see the count of other priorities. Okay, so you can go ahead and I'll just add a chart. Let's see, probably you can use this. Click OK. Cut it from here, bring it to my dashboard, paste it here, bring it over here, so hide. So you can try to arrange it, sort them so that let's come here to sort from largest to smallest. Okay, sort largest to smallest. Now let's say we have, maybe we use smallest to largest, then sort smallest to largest. See what we have there now. All right, so come at my format, shape view, I will say no view, home, font wise, we can maybe let's remove these grid lines. Let's add data labels to see what we have. Data labels, not bad. Then we have to remove this, delete this, I don't want this. Then can order priority. Okay, so we have there, and make this bold if you want to make it bold. Then maybe 12. It's all right. 12, you can make it bold if you want to. I said I don't want this. All right, good. You can see that just in a very short period of time, you have learned how to use Excel pivot tables here. So we answered our questions using pivot tables. Okay, and then we have our answer here in a simple dashboard. Okay, then you can even add, let's give the dashboard a title. So our dashboard should have a title. Let's see how we can go about that. Insert Let's add something simple here. So sales revenue dashboard home. So because of the space I have here. Okay, sales revenue dashboard. You can change the font to whichever one you want to use. Okay. View. Let me see. Back. Okay, this is not bad. Yeah, yes, this is actually quite okay. So you can still use this sales revenue dashboard. Can you see what you have now? So and that is it, guys. Um so as you can see, we add what we wanted to achieve from the beginning, and then we went ahead and then we did the analysis. First, I told you that what first thing you do is try to what understand your data, and then do your analysis, and then create your dashboard. So as you can see from here, we created a simple dashboard, not something that is so complex, but something simple and uh, and at the same time communicating what you want to achieve. Okay, so I hope you learned one or two things from this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Okay, subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be adding more videos like this, more practical videos like this, more educational videos like this. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and then if there's anything you want me to create a video on, you can drop it in the comment section. Okay, so guys, take care.